This is a quick little video on how cleaning services can improve their email marketing campaigns. And this can apply to commercial cleaning services, janitorial, carpet, tile cleaning, specialty services. The concept would remain the same regardless of the specialty. And today, what we want to talk about is how to improve our email marketing campaigns. And one of the factors we want to be thinking about and looking into is our bounce rates. Whatever email platform you use, after you send out an email blast, they're going to give you some statistics. And two of the statistics will be what your bounce rate is and what your open rate is. And this bounce rate can have a huge impact on the number of people that actually open it. And to keep it simple, these email providers like Gmail and Yahoo, they are always on the lookout for spammers. So when they see somebody who has a really high bounce rate, they start kicking you into the spam folder. That's how you end up in the spam folder. And when you go in the spam folder, your open rates really go down because people either don't read them at all and just delete everybody, or they just don't see them. So that's why this is so important. And I'm just going to go through real quick. And this is something you can test yourself. And I'm telling you, over time, you are definitely going to see a difference. That as we decrease our bounce rates, our open rates are going to show up, or are going to keep increasing. So this is a starting point of one of our members. They had a bounce rate of almost 1% and an open rate of around 21%. So then the next time, they did a blast, they were able to reduce the bounce rate a little bit down to 0.6%, and the open rate went up a little bit, just a couple percentages. You couldn't really tell a big difference. But then they went to the next and they got a little bit better. So at this point, they've cut their bounce rate in half. Now you can see their open rates are really starting to get up there now. If you remember on the first one, they started off at a 20% open rate, and now they're up to 32%. So I know numbers, contractors, statistics, percentages, but that's a lot of people. Once you start talking about hundreds and thousands of emails, uh, another 10% can mean a lot of people. And when you consider what people spend in commercial services, another buyer, another 5 buyers is a lot of money. You can be talking about tens of thousands of dollars. So that's why this is so important. So the final one is they finally got it down. They couldn't really get it down below the 0.3% of the bounce rate. And they got the open, which shot up the open rate up to almost half. Almost half of the people they were emailing to were opening it. Now, remember, these are commercial cleaning contractors, commercial carpet cleaning. They don't have huge databases of like an email marketer of millions, or I mean, you're talking about hundreds or even thousands. So, and these are people you know, so your open rate should be really high because these people know you, so they want to open it. So this should be what our goal is. So to show you to tie this all in, we start. You could see right here, open rates are in yellow, bounce rates are in blue. See, in the beginning with the first email, our bounce rates were really high. They were almost 1%, and our open rates were good. Not great, but they were good. And over time, you can see that as the bounce rates went lower and lower and lower, the yellow here, the open rates went higher and higher and higher. And this is just one variable. There's a lot of variables in email marketing. Some of it is the words you use, and it can also be pictures and links. There's a lot of different things, but bounce rates is like the first one. That would be one of the first things. If I was doing an email blast, I would want to get that bounce rate as low as possible. And then over time, we can progress through some of the other variables.